Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present a video replay of the match highlights between Team Secret and Virtus.pro during the Europe League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
I've got to put up the numbers, I've got to do a good job to maintain that. Already, things are going very well for Secret as we're flapping our gums. Secret have picked up 3 kills here on the entry, and VP, they haven't responded a single time. Virtue's had 3 on his own. He's taken Joystick's head clean off. He's playing on the thermite. He's not even bothered with an exothermic yet. He's been too busy clearing up shop.
Oh my word. VP absolutely demolished on their own game. I mean, Secret just set up their crossfires. You know, a player over towards Visa, a player coming in for main door. You then have, you know, the players then moving in from bench. You're just trying to hit that mid floor just at every angle that you can and hope that then VP will just fall to the crossfires. That's exactly what happened. So VP are going to kick things off with a probably should be a flawless defeat here unless somebody gives himself up, as long as they hold their positions, and we'll see who wants to try and go for the kill and get a little bit kill hungry. They have no idea where he is. They have info, but Virtue, a quad on the thermite to kick things off. Oh my, oh, adapt. And if you can't adapt in this current climate with the operators on display, the meta that it is, you are going to be cooked.
Joystick, Pasha, they're both going to get kills here to open things up, and they're not going to be done there. Joystick gets 2, and Pasha taken down. Still on a tear, though. Joystick has the potential to pick up 3 here, and will do just that. Warden with the glasses activated.
I wonder if there's any gadgets upstairs maybe help, but so most of them are going to be situated downstairs. I mean, Secret are able to deal with their own game with ease during the first round, but there's the Boss G, which this current meta with this gun has just been unbearable for all the attackers. You're going up against the gun, which more or less just one-shots you at any shot to the chest and above. And it's a big issue. Oh, a great gunfight from Joystick. Wins it out against Savage, who was trying to get his team back on course, but now they're even more so away from where they want to be. Grubby's there with the trade, but still, down a man is where Secret lie, and don't have a lot of map control either. Only that's the issue. They've wasted a lot of time, a lot of manpower for very little, let's be real.
Yeah, there's a minute on the clock, and what really can they do with it? They do have some ability. They've got Selma. They've got a bit of hard breach. They've no soft destruction. So much of Consular is destructible. It can be very handy to have things like Skeleton Key or Sledgehammer at your disposal. They brought the Skeleton Key, but they've lost it already. We might honestly be looking at Virtue to make a big play here like he did in round number 1. Shots exchanged. Dan takes a lick of damage. Seemed very close to being a headshot there, but Virtue is going to confirm it on the swing. That could be the start of something. 20 seconds left to go, and Dream's going to join in on the action. Virtue is going to find himself down. As always, is there to pick him up. 2 versus 2, and that's the diffuser cold. C4 in the hands of Shepard, so he does have the potential to try and deny this, but it's going to be always on first contact. There is going to be a bit of information here. Is the C4 going to land from below? It looks off to me. It's going to do some damage, but it won't stop the plant. Now they know that there's one player below, and there's likely one on the same level, so they can act accordingly, but Doom turns his back, gives himself up, and always is there, ready to take him. Nade comes in now to try and cause a little bit of mayhem, but it's going to be always 3 on the round. Shepard up there to assist, to cause a little bit of distraction. Plenty of time to disable that planted diffuser. That's a better round of siege from both teams.
Yeah, it is. It is. I mean, it comes down obviously to the post plant.
Repositioned or?
No, it was up. It was definitely up whenever he went up to the plant. Pretty sure it was anyway. Should be able to see it in the replay. I hope so.
This is a great kill from Virtue.
Yeah. Building, I don't know. He has the shotgun nonetheless. Maybe that's going to be their way of doing the soft destruction. Oh, June. Great little peek. I mean, he's thrown that out. He knows.
Taken down Pasha. There is still a force out there on the roam, though, that does need to be dealt with. Joystick just going to get wall banged. Hello, Savage. Bit of info there, I'm sure. Just as the goo mine activates as well in his pocket, and he has the ability to throw another, he is taken down. Further clear of this top floor is going to likely call it as clear. Shepard, though, does have a chance, but Doom, he's all over it. Nothing happening here for VP, and they're really giving themselves up one at a time right now.
Yeah, no trades. No trades at all from VP. The roamers were just situated so far apart from one another. In one player in towards tellers, one player top floor, another player in towards piano. Not the tightest of roams that we've ever seen. I think Seeker have been able to take advantage of that, and it just seems to be a similar story to what the first round was, and VP in the mud, Secret up in the air, flying high. Just a matter of time before they can get themselves into the bomb site, get that diffuser down, and it'll be all she wrote.
It should be that straightforward, but sometimes you get the feeling it might not just be that easy.
Got that feeling?
Dan has a nice angle here, and he's going to stop people from flooding through. There needs to be a distraction. There needs to be something. But Grubby, he's just going to put his face in the way and really give himself up there. 18 seconds left. Now we're seeing a bit of a rotation come out. Doom, he's trying to get himself into a position, but Dan isn't done there. Finds one more before being taken out eventually by Virtue. The plant still needing to go down now, as the death mark is going to be activated on Always. So he's going to know exactly where the Deimos is, but only the Deimos, as the plant will be confirmed. A difficult position to find himself in here. Secret, know roughly where he's going to be coming from and get a glimpse to confirm it right there. He's going to be getting bared down on now as Secret. Not looking to try and play this too aggressively, but Doom will give himself away. Having said that, he would have been much better off just tucking himself in. We can now see a player making that rotation upstairs, trying to create.
We're now in 2024, and he's in new colors. It's going to get some getting used to. And obviously his now transition into... I mean, it is.
It's still a primarily dark jersey.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm not talking. So the players in piano you would expect will be fairly safe for now, but speaking of the player in sight, will get pinched now as Savage and co start to aggress, and Grubby will nail that player upstairs. And oh, Pasha, look where you are, locked out. That door being barricaded does him no favors. Shepard below is able to deny the plant for the meantime, but still enough in the bank for Secret to pick it up and go for that defuse once more. Doom will pick it up and be that man going for the plant. Is the cover good enough? But down in the middle of the site. Diffuser planted now into the post plant is where we head. A 2v3. Pasha and Shepard have to retake. 3 players still up for Secret. But is there info? It doesn't look as though there is. Shepard checking his back. Doesn't know where to look. There's going to be a player above. Pasha wins his engagement against Doom, but the diffuser still in the midst of these Secret players. Adrian all by himself as his teammate is moved into the upstairs position. He's up against it, being pressure from both sides. Pistol comes in. Gonna try and go for the swing. Couple of shots here and there. Virtue with a cover above, and he knows exactly where the last player is going to come from. All they have to do is hold on it. Baby, time is going to be the biggest enemy.
Away. Pasha somehow hits it. Credit where credit's due. But again, it just wasn't going to be enough. That opening pick for Savage really unlocked the round, and there was an explosion of frags immediately after.
One smoke to go through. Grubby, and again, has more than enough HP to tank. Some of it does land. Grubby will go, and there's the final smoke burned out. Secret, they have used this time so well. They know that's VP's win condition, is trying to play with the smoke, trying to play with the Goyos. Now all it takes is just the last swing in. Hopefully this will be the last one, but what a dash! Look at that from Shepard. He says, Soda, I don't need the smokes, I have a shotgun. And that'll be all she wrote. Has to be. Never mind. Shepard has been eliminated by Adrian. Virtue trying to stick the plant, but no, from below the holes that were open downstairs. What has happened? Secret.
We're going to be able to get this done. It got a little bit scrappy. See it there, just coming in. Virtue trying to get it done there as he had let the cover slip.
Difficult for them.
It shouldn't be. The thing that's going to cause VP problems is likely going to be the clock. 40 seconds is all that is left. And I'm going to say all because if you look at the positioning of these players right now, it isn't looking too promising. This is shaping up to be a 3-man drop through a hatch.
Bottom floor attack.
It's going to be announced there as players start to flood on down into servers. Now there's a chance to get this plant down, but everyone has to win their gunfights. Fortunately for VP, that's exactly what they've done. Shepard, he's able to get that diffuser planted, likely without fuss. as his teammate will fall in the meantime. Joystick, but he's already done the hard work. Now it's all about just holding on, and holding on they will. Knows where they are then. Got a good idea of where they aren't at the same time. Doom is going to go good on some of that info and be able to take Dan out of the equation. That's the IQ gone, so his only direct counter really is the Solace has been taken out, and he can now tuck himself in such a powerful position in behind that vending machine, and if it isn't droned, it can be devastating.
If it's droned, that is the issue right now for VP. They only have 3 of them left. Most of them were eliminated by said player in behind the vending machine. Pasha able to find Savage, who took a walk downstairs, it looked like. Trying to flank Pasha as he now makes his way in towards the corridor. Solus now going to be scanned, naded out, everything being tossed towards him. Great clear out from VP, but now the clock becomes their enemy. 20 seconds to go. They've got control of the corridor, and now Secret just have to hold on to the site, and they have the means to do so. They have the smoke clogging things up. We see the dash come in, but always with the LMG. Able to give the cover. VP looking to be successful here on round number 8, and always
put him in a position where he's got to swing or he's going to die from the nade anyway. This was always, don't peek the LMG, I just died from that angle. Oh, okay, peeks the LMG. Next kill. And, well, yeah, kind of got to peek the LMG because I'm 1 versus 3, but same rules apply now. It's going to be a bit of a hop in. A little bit of smoke to cover, drone to go in and to gather that information. Those Banshees even, they're going to do their part right now as they will slow down this push ever so slightly. That could be all that Secret need to hold on.
Oh my word, Joystick threads the needle. Shepard is in, going for the plant. Is nobody home for Secret? Is nobody there? Not another blunder from Secret, it can't be. Savage's drop it. Is it too little too late? Up against the blitz. You're Warden, you have goggles. You are immune, Savage. Pasha eliminates him as he's running blind through the site. Always now in the 1v2, he's above. He should have a clear line of sight onto the diffuser, but maybe not. He should do. The floor's been opened up above him. Doom has missed his C4. Will it be a retake from above while one player tries to stick it? It could be. See your eyes on this? I don't know. Always has to make a move. Grubby knows where he is. Surely not always. Can he see it? No.
What a calamity of a... allowed to slip into sight. This was where it all started. I mean, how is that not a kill? I'd be screaming, how is that not a kill? That shot from Joystick as well, an incredible shot.
Savage,
he had the beams, he had a horrible angle. Savage blundered, I'll give you that. And then this was just heartbreaking.
Plain as day information. He doesn't even know he doesn't know that as always has hacked the camera. He has no idea. Oh, Grubby. Into the meat mincer. He's been hacked and that's it.
They must be having so much fun because time is flying. Pasha gonna find himself yet another right now. There's a kill over onto Virtue. He's been one of the star players so far in this fixture. Dan sees to it that Savage is also sent to the cameras. It's death by 1,000 cuts, really, isn't it? We've not seen much focus on the site. We saw the wall get open, but that's about it. And now the plant's starting to go down. Shepard in position to get that down, always with the cover, and Pasha from above.
By himself. Didn't have any impact. Savage is obviously having a really bad game. He was 3-9 as it stands, Ollie. He's really been struggling against VP.
The efforts from the Capital to keep that safe. Toxic Babes can now come in to try and stem the flow of these attackers, and they should be able to cut out the remainder of the round here. 30 seconds left, and one Toxic Babe canister in pocket. The second one they're getting used quite early. But a bit of a rotation into this behind the vending machine spot. Can Adrian bait? Well, they can also get a kill over onto Shepard. That furthers Secret's advantage here. 10 seconds left, and we see Dan downed on Spiral. It's all down to Always. He was the big man, big player in the previous round, but not this time. Could be very dangerous right now. Although saying that, he's getting wall bang there from Bathroom. The hop in was good. The camera has been hacked. If anyone's on it, they might be able to call out that Savage is also on the flank here and coming up to assist Virtue. Dan, he's going to kick things off with a kill over onto June, but Savage has been successful for a brief time.
Why are we swinging?
Alleviating some of that pressure, but Dan is going to take him out from the skylight.
Savage does so well to win that against Joystick, who was in a bit of a tricky position, you know, an area that they didn't really know if he's there or not there. And then Savage just swings Skylight and just gives the man advantage right back in favor of VP. Virtue upstairs fighting for his life, wins that against Pasha. There has been a down as well in the bomb site, always is bleeding out. Shepard, though, was snuck in by himself to get that diffuser down, and it's only down to Shepard as Grubby has picked up 2 kills. Shepard, where does he want to go? It looks as though he's just gonna lock down Secret, back up against the wall. There's no way out. As soon as they know that he's there, there's only one place that he can swing from. See the cardiac scanner, trying to spot him out. It looked as though they missed, though. Do they know where he's planted? Maybe is that the issue? They should spot it now. There's a player right beside it. 12 seconds to go.
Have eyes on the diffuser.
Virtue has to try and cover. They should know where he is. Grubby will begin the defuse. Shepard, Ronin, pre-firing, misses a shot. Somewhere going. Look, I'm 25 years of age, relatively young, especially compared to yourself, for example.
Rude.
Do I have to worry about high blood pressure at 25? Do I?
No, but you have to worry about going grey. It's Savage on the ward, and he doesn't realize he's got goggles.
That's true. That's very true.
Quick hop in there. Look at that for aggression. How does he lose that? Grubby saves the life of his teammate Doom, taking down that blitz. Savage, he's not done there. He's activated his goggles this time. He's found the right button. A hop in from Pasha is going to shut Grubby down, but that early exchange goes firmly in the favor of Secret. They were very, very good at getting that job done there. Dan is going to find one on Virtue as a response, but Savage gives himself up for free. Turns his back there to the yellow stairs. And as quick as he was there, he has gone. Adrian trying to see if he can salvage something. He's got the shots. He's going to hop himself over the top rope and take Pasha down.
What is going on? 2v2 or 1v2. Doom, he's got a kill with a shotgun from above, and Dan also has a shotgun. All of these operators have a shotgun and SMG, by the way. Every single one of them. But who's better? Who is the better combination? I mean, what is Dan going for here? 30 seconds, makes himself a rotate, plants, jumps for the rotate. See if he can bait a kill onto the vertical holes. This is a blind spot, keep in mind. But they'll know where he is. Doom can give out that information. He's gonna stick it. Dan, gonna be there, and oh, barely gets out of there. And now Dan in the post plant in the 1v2, but both players are gonna be full HP. This is difficult. Needs to hit the headshots. Oh my word, Doom just drops into the open space. Dan, there's no way. It's always me. Why always me?
This was the play that I was like, oh my goodness. How the heck has he lost that? And then all of a sudden you see that and you just think, ah, yeah, well, that's how, isn't it? Like, VP are just getting lucky today. And it all comes down to this final shot.
How does he win this? Well, the drone that was going to scout it out does get shot. As we can see from the outline, somebody is in there. Flashbang. Gonna go out, and Savage challenging against the Warden again. And what's going on here? Adrian finally gets the kill on the Joystick. Secret. The old smash and grab again has worked out for them. They went for the 3-2-1. They've all jumped in windows. They've all won engagements. And VP.
It could have been happening in the final 20, 30 seconds. Now you look at it and you think, well, one Toxic Babe canister left. Dan is going to find Doom on that rotate, trying to backstab. That's likely what Secret were waiting for there, to get him into position to then cause a little bit more chaos. And they're going to have to wait for a different trigger. Toxic Babe canister does go in. A hop out is successful. Virtue juggling the diffuser over to Grubby this time. But a rotation downstairs. Dan, is he going to be able to find the Vert? Has he got the time to make the run over? All questions that we'll find the answer to. Shepard left on a 1 versus 3 on the site right now. But honestly, Dan could single-handedly win this. A down comes in, the shotgun at close range. It isn't successful. Grubby, he finds one onto Shepard. The diffuser, though, is cold. And Virtue has no choice but to get the plant down. Is there any information here for Dan to work with? There's a yellow ping. He's going to disregard the body on the floor. Instead, finishes him off on the way through. He's got an important engagement to win now. The stun goes out, but Virtue flashes himself. There's live ping information right now. And the shots are found. Dan, how's he managed to get it through round that reinforcement? A fantastic pick. Fully deserved of the glory moment here. He's played fantastically all night long.